Hey guys, in today's video I will be showing you how I make my 4-point breakfast sandwiches. These turned out amazing. These are the ingredients that I will be using for these. First thing, I'm going to get my egg whites all ready, so I'm going to be spraying my little Pyrex dish with some nonstick cooking spray. Then I'll just be adding 16 ounces of liquid egg whites, so it will be this entire container. So I'm going to be preheating my oven to 375 degrees, and then we will be adding the egg whites. I'll cook these for 15-ish minutes or so until the egg whites are all the way cooked through. While the egg whites are cooking, I'm going to start assembling my breakfast sandwiches. I'm going to be using these Thomas 100 calorie light multigrain English muffins. These scan at 3 smart points. I don't want to spend 3, I just want 2. So I switched it in my app. These are usually about 57 to 60 grams per muffin. This one was 55. If you can get these down to 54 grams, it's only 2 smart points per English muffin, so that's what I'm going to be doing with all of these. Now we're just going to be taking our Canadian bacon and Butterball turkey sausage links and assembling these. With my Canadian bacon, I keep these in the freezer most of the time because I don't usually eat it all before the expiration date. I only pulled out 5. I'm doing 6 sandwiches, so one will just not have one, which is totally fine. With the turkey sausage links, I'm going to be butterflying them. I say that in quotations because this one ended up in half, which is totally fine. But this way it kind of flattens it out and you get a little bite in each English muffin. So, you know what I mean. It would just be weird if you put an entire link onto each muffin. So I'm going to be doing that with all 6 of these. Each English muffin is just going to get one of those pieces of Canadian bacon, except for the one that I obviously forgot about. And then they will each have 1 turkey sausage link. You can actually have 2 of these Butterball turkey sausage links for 1 smart point. Because I'm doing the Canadian bacon though, I just decided to have 1. We are going to be adding our cheese now. This is the one that I get from Walmart. Obviously, it's like American processed cheese, but I absolutely love these in breakfast sandwiches. It's their fat-free sliced one at 1 point a piece. I split it in half because it tends to melt a little bit better than if you put the whole slice on, or else it melts everywhere. So this is how I do it now. After 15 minutes in the oven at 375 degrees, my egg whites are completely cooked through, so I'm just going to be taking them out and letting them cool down a little bit. I'm going to be splitting this down the middle and then down the sides, making this into 6. That way each English muffin gets 1 square of egg whites. Now that these have cooled down all the way through, I will be taking a more narrow spatula and just placing one square of these egg whites onto each English muffin. Under each of these breakfast sandwiches, there's just a square of parchment paper and then foil. When I go to reheat these, I will take it out of the parchment paper and foil and put it in my air fryer for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then I wrap it back up in both and take it to work. That way it is still hot when I go to eat this. I always get a lot of questions on my Instagram on how I store these, how I reheat them. So here I'm just going to be placing these in the bag that the English muffins came in. You can definitely just store these in the fridge for a few days. I would say up to like 2 days, and then still reheat it in your air fryer and they're totally fine. And there you guys have it. These are my 4-point breakfast sandwiches on WW Green. I actually ended up having one the night of when I made these for dinner, and they are so bomb. I just reheated it in my air fryer for 5 minutes at 375 degrees. Perfection.